Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday and Happy New Year. Today is New Year's Eve. I'm kind of excited about having a new year. I feel like it's an opportunity to have a fresh perspective on life and specifically for me, my life. I am pretty excited to kind of get a fresh start. The scriptures tell us that His mercies are new every morning, and um, I, I'd say His mercies are new every year. So tomorrow starts the new year. And I see I got two people on this morning. Say hello in the comments, would you? And just let me know that you're on so I can say hey back to you this morning. Good morning, Diane. Hey, Diane, can you hear me? I would really like to know. I'm using a new mic this morning and I am not, and also it doesn't seem like the picture is very clear. So tell me if the video is clear. And oh, you know what? My fire went away. Um, but if you'll show me that, tell me that the coast is clear there. That would be really lovely to know. There's my fireside chat going on there in the background. Sorry about that. Hi, Joy. Good morning. Oh, good. Good morning. Loud and clear. Good. That's what I needed to know this morning. For some reason, um, I don't know. I always have some little thing that is gives me trouble on these chats sometimes in the morning, getting ready, or obviously now as I get started. So, yeah, I thought the video seemed a little fuzzy this morning too. I'm not really sure why that is. I'm not doing anything different. But well, hopefully you can at least see me. It seems like it's kind of pixely this morning. I don't know what that's about, but um, maybe it's the platform thing today. I don't really know. But anyway, I'm sorry about that, and I don't really know if I can correct that in any way because I don't have a whole lot of options for fixing the clarity of the video from the platform that I use. But it is New Year's Eve, which is exciting. And for me personally, it is an opportunity to kind of have a fresh view of what is to come. And I do feel like these past 2 or 3 weeks have been preparing for a new year. Yeah, my lighting might be a little dull this morning, and that could be the problem. Joy, you're right. I usually have bright light coming from my living room window, and today it is so gray and drizzly looking outside. So that could very well be the problem. It could be the lighting. Yeah. But anyway, I hope that you can bear with me through that this morning. Um, and it is, I'm going into the new year with new glasses. Y'all helped me pick out the gray. I asked for the gray or the blue. Those were the two I had narrowed it down to in the store. And you helped me pick out the blues. So feedback is appreciated now that you're actually seeing them on me live. They are a lot bigger than the glasses that I have been wearing. So it's taking a little bit of time to get used to, but I keep trusting the fact that when I was in the store and I put these on, I went, ooh. So I'm trusting that that first reaction will be something that settles down. And when I put my glasses on in the morning, I go, you look okay. um, so um, this morning I was reading in Jeremiah. I had a wonderful passage to read, and I forget that my fireplace on my fireside chat is being played off of YouTube on my phone, and I'm airplaying it on my TV. So I am unable to read the passage without um, overriding that video on YouTube. So the gist, I can only give you the gist of that passage because I don't have my Bible with me. I was planning on reading it off of my phone. I've been reading in Jeremiah, so it is chapter 9, Jeremiah 9, and it is one of the passages close to the end of that chapter, where basically God is saying, um, if you would just delight in me, if you would love me and know my faithfulness and trust me, um, this is what I delight in because I am the Lord. I am the Lord your God. And thank you, Diane, for that compliment. I appreciate that. So, I loved reading that passage this morning as we head into a new year tomorrow. Just being reminded that um, where our focus needs to be, where our heart needs to be as we go into the new year. I did want to say that I am planning, I have been organizing and getting myself ready for the new year and for some things to come. One of which I've really had it on my heart to do some new things with art. And I did start writing my new book. I'm still working on the book that I hope will be coming out in the spring, which is a different edition to Mary, Dear Mary, which I wrote last year. But I have sent it to a publisher and it is getting polished up, and it will be the next edition will be coming out in probably in the spring, maybe late spring, mid spring. Um, but I'm also working on the next book, and I have some plans for some of my writing as well for the future. So I wanted to get some things in order, and I've been making room in my garage, as you probably have read on Facebook. And I realize that I have a lot of art. I have a lot of artwork that I've done that has been just put away. And so, what I am going to do through the month of January is I'm going to have a sale. I'm going to have a clearance sale so I can make room in my garage for new art because I have some new ideas, some new things that I want to do this coming year with my art, and I'd like to make some room in the garage. Not to store more art. I just need more room in my garage. And so what I am going to do is offer kind of a clearance, new year, new art kind of sale, I guess. And I will be running that through the entire month of January. So what I would like to do is I will put something, I will post this in Facebook and Instagram throughout the month. But what I would rather do is have just know who's interested in possibly seeing some of the art that I have available that I'm selling through the month of January at ridiculous prices. And so if you are interested in that, you can private message me and just let me know, hey, I'm interested in seeing what some of the pieces are and how much you're off, you're asking for them and that sort of thing. And perhaps you'll find a piece that you would love in your own home or for someone else. And so that would be wonderful. So that's something that you can look forward to in the coming year as well. Um, I um, I would love to know what you are doing this today. Today's New Year's Eve. What do you do to celebrate New Year's Eve? Do you celebrate New Year's Eve? And do you have a focus that you are something that you're focusing on for the new year? What are your goals? Do you have a couple of things that you really want to make take serious interest in? I would like to know what all of you are up to. So if you are watching live this morning, put something in the comment and just say good morning and hello. And also, if you're watching on the replay, let me know that you were watching. I would love that. I'd love to see who has been on this morning when I've been on live, even if you're watching it later in the day or the following day or several days later, that's fine. I just like to know that and love to be able to say good morning and hello to you. And again, I'm just really excited about the new year. So this year in 2022, at the beginning of the year, well, actually last December, I was challenged to think of what would be my focus for the year 2022. And when I did that and I prayed through that, I actually had two words, which is ironic because it was 2022, right? And those words were abundance and order. And I feel like I have had the entire year to get things in order. I would not say that I'm 100% everything is in order. Well, I can't even get my hair in order this morning. But I have been getting things in order in my home, in my life, and organizing things. I'm working on a schedule of sorts that has some flexibility, but does allow me to have chunks of time throughout the week for my writing and my art. Um, and and also, of course, taking care of mom and taking care of the home, and exercise. So exercise is a key thing for me for this coming year. I really feel the need to strengthen my core, um, add some muscle to my arms and my legs, and get back into walking again. I was walking a lot when I was at the school because I was traveling from classroom to classroom, and as a big building. So I did usually get, 11 to even 15,000 steps in a day at school. And when I came home, um, I have done a lot more resting, which is fine. I'm not, that's fine. I needed it, really. I did. And but I do want to be more intentional with getting those steps, and not just steps, but also strengthening my body. So that's one thing this year that I want to focus on. I also want to completely be uh, organized with the things in my garage. And that's something that I'm actually hoping to do today. I got one more day to get it done for 2022. And and just to have that time specifically that I'm scheduling in and trying to be very intentional. And I'm scheduling because I'm realizing that if I don't put things on a schedule, I drift and I allow a lot of my time to get wasted um, with social media or just chatting away. Nothing wrong with chatting away. Um, Especially if you incorporate that kind of time into your day, but also incorporate the time you need to do some specific things that would otherwise, for me, get out of reach, like art and writing, and those are important. I have spent the last week watching a couple of movies in the evening that's not like me. Um, but I have enjoyed just relaxing. And I did buy some headphones that are Bluetooth for the TV, which is, it's just been really fun to me that I can sit and watch something on TV and no one else in the house is hearing it. And I don't have to worry about turning it down and I can't quite hear it because someone else, I don't want everybody to have to hear my TV going. So that's been kind of fun. But I do see the need to spend less time on TV at night. So I will pick and choose maybe a movie night where I just designate that time. But I'm trying to be more intentional. That's the point that I'm making, not TV or not TV. Um, but just being more intentional to do the things that are fun, to spend time with friends, and also to make sure I give myself time to do some of the things that I need to do for myself in my own life as I'm also helping moms. So I love what you've said here, Pebbles. Pebbles has said that her plans for 2023 are to reintroduce herself to herself. That's very interesting. I do love that. But I am curious, Pebbles, if you have a specific way or specific ways that you intend to achieve that goal. Don't mean to challenge you right here on live. You don't have to answer it right now, but I'm curious to know what steps are you taking to be able to achieve what you hope to achieve in 2023. I've just explained to you all about how I'm trying to organize my schedule. I bought a new day planner. I think that it is a day planner that will work well for my um, for my days here at home and my time. So I'm pretty excited about that. And just looking forward to, in 2022, I was getting things in order. Um, but 2023, I'm looking forward to keeping things in order. And I'm looking forward to having a home for all things. And if it doesn't have a home or I don't really need it, I'm getting rid of it. So I'm looking forward to being able to say, "Oh, I have one of those, and I know exactly where it is." I'm not quite there yet. I thought by the end of this year I would be. I'm not, but that's okay. I've gotten to a point where I've gotten enough things in order that I'm almost ready to be able to do that now. Um, and also, 2022, the other word was abundance. And I knew when I that came to me that it didn't necessarily mean abundance of blessing or abundance of money or abundance of anything else like that. But I knew it was abundance in the perspective of there would be a lot. There would be a lot of things, a lot of things. And there have been a lot of blessings. There's been a lot of new friendships. There's been a lot of change. There's been a lot of shifting. There's been a lot of moving of furniture. There's been a lot of things. Um, but I also feel like in 2023, when I've asked, what is the word for, like, what am I supposed to focus on? What is the greatest need for me to work on in 2023? And that would be rest. Not necessarily rest in the sense of taking naps after every afternoon, although, hey, if I can fit it in, I'm doing it because I love a nap. But rest in the sense of um, fitting exercise in every day, which isn't a restful thing, right? But doing it without frenzy. It's not having sitting around and chilling out all day. That's not what it means to have rest. It means to carry on. For me, for this year, it means to carry on with the tasks that I need to do without frenzy. And that's the rest part. That's the peace part. And so that's what I'm being challenged with, and I do believe that my intention with the calendar um, is is one of the ways that's going to really help me be able to achieve that on a daily basis. So I'm excited about that, and I want to also incorporate time with friends this year. It will be a challenge because I am home, and I do find that there's a lot of unexpected needs throughout the day with my mom. But I also think that it's possible for me to make more time to spend with friends. My sister will be here for a week every month, pretty much. I mean, more or less. I'm hoping to plan a trip to Europe in the spring. I have missionary friends in Portugal. I'd like to go and see them and spend some time with them. I'm working on those plans now. But other than that, I think during those times that my sister's here, I definitely want to spend time going out and visiting different people that I haven't seen in a while and catching up with old friendships. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, just taking time to retreat for myself and rest and write and that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to some of those events that I anticipate coming in the following year as well. In the following year starts tomorrow. So in 2023. And Pebbles has said that her word for 2023 is resolve. I love that. I love that. Um, Kind of regrouping. And in a way, I mean, I guess I'm kind of doing that myself. Um, Regrouping, reevaluating, reflecting, and really seeing what's important and resolving things that aren't working, haven't worked, or maybe they have worked, but they're not working anymore. I'm not sure if that's exactly what you mean, Pebbles, but I like that word, and I think that that's probably part of what I need to do as well is that kind of resolving issues and things going on in my life. So, um, this morning, I just wanted to encourage you to think about I don't like the resolution thing. I think resolution oftentimes means stopping something you're doing, like stop being lazy or stop overeating or um, just a bunch of things, but maybe stop smoking or stop drinking or just stop being impatient with your kids or your husband. Those are resolutions to me. That's what I think of. What I like about thinking about of a goal or a word is that you're actually adding something or replacing something. Um, and I think that mentally, for me, that helps me think differently about how I go into the new year and what I want to focus on. And when I do that, I'm also incorporating ways in which I can actually see these goals be set and achieved. So, not trying to be goal oriented, but I do think that without a plan, we waste time. We can be distracted and time and energy gets dissipated. I do find that very often in my own life. I don't know about y'all, but I do. And so for me, having a focus that each morning I'm remembering what my focus was for the year and what do I have planned for today that is achieving that or will achieve that or can achieve that. So um, I love that. So um, I like that. So that's good. Pebbles has defined resolve in a slightly different way, diffusing the dark to allow more light. I love that. Um, yes. Um, I kind of like what I was saying before. Replacing what isn't working with what would work best or work better or work better now, maybe in a different season of your life, which I know you are in, Pebbles, and so am I. So that will definitely work for both of us. So, and Pebbles has been very instrumental at helping me get physically organized in my house, which I really, really appreciate. So, Pebbles, you kind of have some insight about some of this with me and as far as order and things like that go. And so I really appreciate that. That I've had that help and that I have someone else who will say, don't let that get disorganized, girl. And my friend Diane, Diane has been dealing with some health issues, and I I can see your focus would want to be on healthy recovery. Your body and your health really truly do need to be restored and strengthened, and that's been my prayer for you as well, Diane. So I appreciate that, and that's a very good goal for 2023 is seeing you do things yourself also that will help you to strengthen your body and get build up your immune system and get strong again. You have a lot to offer to the world, and I love to see what else the God will do with your life as you get stronger uh, and gain more energy and ability. So that's wonderful. Well, friends, I can't believe I've actually been on for 25 minutes. How crazy. um, and Joy, that's kind of exciting. I like and I don't like those times when you sense that something new is coming, but it hasn't come yet. Um, that does take some patience, and it takes some steps of faith, and it takes some intention to enjoy the moment when that you're in, knowing that something new is around the corner, and not like wanting to keep peeking around that door, but actually doing that, but also enjoying the moment. That's a challenge for us, isn't it? But that's how I will pray for you, Joy, too, that you will receive God's direction and it'll be super clear. And I do hope that it's just filled with blessing for you. So, my friends, I am going to head out. I've been on long enough, gabbing away. I had no idea I was on for 25 minutes already. So, I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful 2023. I hope you have a safe and joyful holiday today. And I will see you next Saturday in 2023. I'll see you next year on Fireside Chat. Bye, everyone.